And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Two of the best teams in the game square off. The Atlanta Braves and the Chicago Cubs. Alongside, just about set to go now. And on the mound now, Justin Steele.
Very dominant his last time out. Picked up the win. Only allowed one run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. Now in for the Braves, Tim Anderson. The 2-1. On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out. So digging in, Michael Harris. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. That one not close. And now 3 balls and a strike. And he takes a strike. One down, base is empty. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Now fly ball to right center. Bellinger sizing it up. Makes the grab. That's out number 2.
That is third. The third baseman, Austin.
2 outs, base is empty. Austin Riley digs in now. Comes into this one with more homers than anyone in the National League. 2-2. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Fires over to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Braves are set down 1-2-3. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the friendly confines. And pitching here today, Spencer Strider.
Nightmare start last time out. Just couldn't put things together. Didn't make it out of the first inning. He's got to shake it off, try to put things together, and have a good one here.
The 1-2. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
3-2 now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
That one misses, and that's ball 2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Dansby Swanson stands in.
Dansby facing his first time for
and a pitch.
I don't know what I'm
late
saying.
On that fastball.
Dansby facing his old team for the first time.
Here comes a pitch. The punch out there. Now 2 away.
Now, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Bellinger up to hit. Next offering is downstairs. Hat, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is fouled back. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Big one for the boys yesterday.
Scoreless after 1. Back here at the ballpark, and now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
The pitch. And that's in for a strike. And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
Leading off to the plate.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate.
D'Arnaud.
Here's a 1-1. Liner, base hit. Acuna rounds second on his way to third. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Ripped on a line. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Runner tags up for third.
Got him.
Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
Well, the defense definitely on the clock with that one. Everything had to be perfect to get the runner at third. And you talk about a throw on the money, the relay to third. Just a good job all the way around.
Matt Olson up to the plate. Next offering is down low. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a pitch. That one missed. Out towards left center. And that ends the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Wrigley Field, bottom half of inning number 2. And now the first baseman, Matt Mervis. Late with the swing there.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And there's a ball. Triple digits on that last pitch.
Oh, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the pond, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace, it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
And that one is lifted in the air. Harris snags it on the run.
Batting 7, the right fielder.
Here's Nick Madrigal.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Gets under it and pops it up. Albies makes the grab, and that's the inning. Cubs are down quietly, and it remains 1-0. New inning getting started. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. One and 2 now. Got him. And there's one down. Here's Orlando Arcia. He went 1 for 5 back on Wednesday. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And there's 2 away.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Here's Tim Anderson. Grounded out his first time. A moment everyone thinks of with Tim Anderson is the walk-off homer he hit in the inaugural Field of Dreams game in 2021. That felt like a movie.
Yeah, and it was a movie that Tim Anderson had never seen.
The 1-2 just missed. And that's outside. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Next offering is fouled back. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Crushed in the air. Left center field. Way back there. No doubt about it.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Out towards right center field. Magical under this one. And that'll do it. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3. Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, Edwin Rios. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's one down. Now it's Yan Gomes. Yan Gomes waits. And misses inside. Swing and a miss. And the count is even 2-2.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious, and now in a 2-strike count, he's going to have to widen out his stance, choke up on the bat, and really make sure he has pitch recognition before pulling the trigger.
Here's Nico Horner. Struck out swinging, leading off the bottom of the first. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Ozuna should have it. And that is that. And the Cubs are down here at Wrigley Field. And the batter now, Travis d'Arnaud. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
You know, these Braves doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Line drive. Takes it in for the out. Ball to strike. That one is absolutely belted. Bellinger going back on this one. And it finds the basket and gone.
With this guy's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
And here is Orlando Arcia. Ozuna leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Hard hit, left field, base hit. The relay throw. There's the tag, then get him. And that's the inning.
Textbook.
And welcome back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Ian Happ. Next one is off the plate. 2-1. In the air, out towards left center. Hauls it in for the out. Dansby Swanson, the next to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Swung on, belted. That one's back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. Dansby Swanson blasts one out. His 12th of the season. It's 5-1.
Breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
That one misses. 3 balls and a strike. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. 3-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
2 outs, base is empty. Matt Mervis now at the plate. His first at-bat was a strikeout. And now 2 balls and a strike. High fly ball out into left center field. Grabs it on the run. And that's the 3rd out. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 5-1. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And the batter will be the shortstop. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And caught on the warning track. Now the number 2 hitter, Michael Harris. He's 0 for 1. Popped up. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. Looped that one in there for the knock. Definitely got that pitch on the outside of the cap a little bit, but he made it work for him.
And a swing and a miss. 2 away now. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. That misses, and it's 2-1.
He's going.
Runner breaks for 3rd. Fought off foul. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Leading off, Christopher Morel. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. And to count 1-2. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Riley fires to first. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Edwin Rios. And 1-2. This one in the air, right field. Acuna on the run. Makes the grab on the run. And the inning is over. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. One note on Travis d'Arnaud. He was drafted by the Philadelphia Phillies in the 1st round. Twice he was traded for Cy Young Award winners. Roy Halladay, as he moved from the Phillies to the Jays, and then on from the Jays to the Mets for R.A. Dickey. Next one misses. It's 2-2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it to first on the run. And Albies is retired. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Matt Olson up to hit. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Now he turns and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here's the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna. He's in there.
Why wouldn't you just tag the fucking runner, you moron?
And now the DH, Orlando Arcia. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Next pitch misses, 2-2. Arcia started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. Yes, he did. Here's Yan Gomes, having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. Movement in the bullpen. Dylan Lee getting loose out there. McHugh, the right-hander, also getting loose. And now it's 1-2. Got it by him for the K.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
And that one is lifted in the air. Acuna has it sized up. Brings it in. And there are 2 down. Ian Happ up to hit. The 1-1. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good eye right there. Righty delivers. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the right-hander deals. Fly ball to right. Acuna there. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And Michael Fulmer gets the ball now.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
The pitch.
Full count.
And he walked him.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. The other way. And it stays fair. The run comes in from second. It's 6-1. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Here's Austin Riley. Falling behind 2-1. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. Got him swinging.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Ground ball up the middle. Loves it on the dive to first. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
This is great work by the shortstop. He makes the throw across the diamond after the dive and just...
Well, looked at the fastball for strike 3 there to end. Now on the bump, Dylan Lee.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental...
Line to left. And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double. If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Next pitch way upstairs. Man at second. Swing and a pop-up. Riley makes the grab, 1 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Matt Mervis, the next Cub to hit. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
Out to short. Anderson whips it to first. 2 away. And next for the Cubs, Christopher Morel. Kicks and fires. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field.
Well done. Drives in the run. Got kind of tied up on that one inside, but he was able to sneak it up the middle of the diamond because he stayed through it. That's not an impressive exit velo by any means, but I still think that's an impressive swing.
And the batter now, Nick Madrigal. Two now. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Morel off of first with 2 away. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here at the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Matt Olson. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Bellinger makes the grab. And there's 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat. Everything came together for him. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Next to hit. That's a laser base hit. He dives, but he can't make the catch. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Every now and then you'll see a right fielder try to throw out that runner at first. The hitter, he takes offense to it.
Well, nobody ever tried to throw you out at first.
Just the second baseman every time I'd roll over on the ground.
Now it's the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. In the air, right field. Madrigal puts the squeeze on that one. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. It's 7-2.
Now the center fielder, Michael Harris.
And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris. Singing, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track ball and makes the play, and that's out number 3. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 8th coming up. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Colin McHugh. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 32, Colin.
Edwin Rios here. The 1-1.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
Acuna has it sized up, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, catcher, Yan.
And here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. And here it comes. Swings through that one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Lucas Littke getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Yates getting cranked up as well. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. And up next for Chicago, Nico Horner. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Here's an interesting note on Colin McHugh. From 2017 to 2022, the 5 years that he played, cut on and miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets all set to start the 9th in this one. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
The right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. There's a strike at the knees. And the count is 2-2.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So 2 down now, and here is Travis d'Arnaud on the ground right side, and that's just foul. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Out into left center for a line drive base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. d'Arnaud, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So 1 hit is all they get. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Braves 7 and the Cubs 2. So bottom of the 9th, digging in is the switch hitting outfielder Ian Happ. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And another ball. The wind of the pitch. Up the middle. He is safe, and he beats the throw by a whisker.
Tough play on a nice forehand stop. Had to be perfect right there with the exchange and throw to get the out, but looked like he had to dig into the glove a little bit more to get a good grip. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Nobody out. Runner at first. In the air, right side. Acuna there. And he makes the catch. Runner tagging from first. Now he throws on the brakes and returns safely to first. 1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Here's a 1-1. And now 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
One, 2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
That misses the zone, and it's 3 and 2. Next offering is fouled back. 3-2 now. Down on strikes, and that'll do it.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those